calling.
Hey y'all, I'm Tanisha Jelana.
It's Winter Jewel.
And it's your girl, Amani, back with another episode. I'm going to be your host today, and we are going to be talking about a whole lot of this and that. So, I wanted to start it off with what I'm eating right now, which is spaghetti. And, and, a lot of people, I feel like this generation now, especially us, like to have sugar on our spaghetti. However, my mom cooked the spaghetti tonight, and
Don't do too much.
Wait a minute.
Not however.
It was the however, then the pause.
Literally.
And, yeah, she just didn't. She doesn't do that. She doesn't understand why we like sugar in our spaghetti. She thinks it's a lot of diabetes, stuff like that, this and that.
You won't got to put the whole bag in the spaghetti. Just a little something.
She don't understand.
Next time when she making the sauce, just go in and drop a little bit on there.
I swear, bro. Well, the sugar helps break down the acid, so that's really why people like utilize a little bit of sugar.
A process.
I literally had to fight her blood, sweat, and tears just for her to break down the meat, because she still want to do.
Wait, what?
She still wants to do like she still wants to like roll it up in a ball and like make spaghettis like that. Like how
with a meatball,
like making meatballs.
It's 2025.
Instead of a meat
spaghettis
sauce?
and meatballs.
No, like she'll do spaghetti sauce, but she she likes to do it with still having the meatballs and then the noodles. And then the noodles.
I'm sorry, I love a meatball. That's the Italian in me. But
I mean, a meatball's okay, but that's not spaghetti. That's spaghetti and meatballs. Like they're separate.
Yes, 100%.
Even when Italians make spaghetti, it's not spaghetti and meatball.
Meatballs is its own dish. Meatballs is a dish by itself.
Right. Yeah, but that's crazy. That's crazy. It's ground beef. Let it be ground.
It wasn't today. It was probably last week. I was like, oh, she was like, oh, what can I make that's easy? And I was like, spaghetti. She's like, no, because y'all don't like the meatball.
Well, she could just make the meatballs on the side, though. The meatballs don't have to be in the spaghetti.
That's another thing. I'm so sorry. I need for Black people to stop mixing the spaghetti. It really pisses me off. It should be the sauce and then the pasta. Please stop mixing it
down and stop breaking the pasta. Please stop breaking the pasta.
I can't.
Please stop breaking. Y'all got these little.
I agree.
1
but I can't
centimeter
talk.
of a noodle. It's pissing me off.
It really is.
No. It's Winter saying I agree, but I can't talk.
I can't talk. I really can't, because I do break my pasta in half, and there's a reason why. I don't have a true pasta pot, so it's like I'm making do with what I got. You feel me?
That I can understand, because some people.
That's different.
That's the reason on why some people is the reason why they break it up like that, because
and then if I just let it cook, if I let one half cook and it's one side gonna be what they call it al dente, whatever that means. That's what that means? Okay, yeah. One side's going to be way too overcooked and the other side is not going to be cooked enough. So you win some, you lose some. But I have seen people break spaghetti noodles into 4 different pieces. That's insane. We're feeding toddlers at this point.
I'm confused. I don't want to be scraping up, getting one little piece of a noodle with nothing else on the fork, because I just don't understand. It's just not making any sense. And I agree. I'm sorry. I love, my Black people, my African American people, but we need to stop mixing spaghetti. It's just not meant to be that way. And I know a lot of us were raised on that. Me and my man have a debate about that every time. I mix the spaghetti for him because he likes it that way. But that's
a leftovers thing. That's after y'all done sat down and had it fresh, then you throw it all in one pot to make storing it easier. And then the leftovers, you just, but off rip, let's not do it.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Let's just move on from that. Leave the past in the past. And just, we just need it to be with what's going on in the trend now. Anyways, talking about trends, let's get on to the topic of, what we talked about earlier about the whole BBL not being BBLing right now, and how people are trying to, dissolve their fillers, dissolve their BBLs, dissolve they what is it called that they be putting on?
Botox.
Yeah,
It's the tap
that.
on the cheeks.
Right,
It was
it
a
was
tap on the cheeks. That was the Q-in.
Botox. I'm you. Botox.
But no.
Some things that I think is so interesting that we even got to the BBL culture anyway is that because I feel like America was always known as like the obese country. We went from being obese to, once social media was very popular, next you know, gym life and like that type of life was like pushed everywhere.
Yeah. We are still obese as a country, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're not.
They were definitely getting BBLs, though, and acting like they made it in the gym. That was so crazy. That
Yeah,
era
that's
of
crazy.
BBL,
Insane.
that...
I didn't get it. What was the point?
Are you kidding me? Like, because now you're playing in my face.
Because it's like, girl, we just saw you on here just last week, and we know the gym ain't do that quick.
Okay.
Come on now.
Or you went MIA for 3 months and then come back.
No, for sure.
Whole different body. Like...
Like, that was not just some toning and doing those squats, baby.
No.
You did a little bit more than that.
Okay, because the amount of muscle that had to grow to get that shape is crazy. It's borderline
like, if you
illegal.
got a tummy tuck, just say it. Like, it's not
That,
doesn't hurt.
oh my gosh, no. But if, never mind. See, that's conviction right there. Keep that mouth shut.
But my thing with BBLs, I always felt like, and there may be a lot of people out there that, have the same thought processes as me, and maybe not. But I always felt like the whole BBL thing came about because women who weren't shapely wanted to be shapely now that having hips and a butt was like popular, because there's always been curvy Black women. Not saying that like, other cultures didn't have curvy
Right.
women as well, but in terms of our women who were in, the limelight, they were started to become curvy Black women over time. Again, and you started off with the more slender model-like, figures. Then having a curvy body became the it thing. And then I feel like the BBLs took a boom of all these people and celebrities and influencer wannabes and all of this wanted hips and a butt. I feel like it's like, okay, it's giving y'all want to be us for real.
I
But we
think
give
that
it
was
natural.
definitely the conversation when BBLs first started to become like mainstream.
Yeah.
When I say mainstream, I mean like the regular Marie and Millie walking down the block with a BBL.
Right.
That level of mainstream where the person next door that from down the street got a BBL, got a whole new body when you saw them 2 weeks later. And I definitely think that was like the forefront of the conversation, like all this stuff that we used to receive slander about, being too voluptuous, being too curvy, because curvy was not always a term of admiration. Like describing a woman as curvy was this like a kind
like
way of saying
a girl had
you're
a big
big.
butt was really crazy.
Yeah.
Like that was fighting words at a certain point.
Yeah.
And this is like
Black people are known to have more bigger, plumped, full lips. So I feel like even lip fillers was another way to kind of do similarities. I mean, I feel like
emulate.
it's the same for pretty much anything, like tanning. Black people are already Black, so we don't
She said
really
they
have
wanna
to
be
women
us.
are the blueprint.
But
No,
like
literally.
realistically,
are.
it
Like,
makes
we are the
sense.
blueprint.
Like we really are that. Like
We're them girls. Yeah, period.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie though, I definitely got lip filler before.
I remember.
And that's fine.
And I'm mad as heck because
Lord.
why did I
was
get
trying to
wait, what's funny? I missed it. I missed the joke. I'm mad as heck that I got a half what is it called? Yeah,
what
I
was
got
it? Milliliter, mLs?
the mLs. I got a half one instead of a full one because it was my first time, so I was scared that I didn't know what it was gonna look like. And I was like, after I got the half, I was like, dang, I should have just went for the full, like. But it's not a thing where it's like a consistent thing. Like a lot of people out here get lip fillers and constantly do it. Like they just keep.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because they'll constantly keep doing it, and then sooner or later they're gonna be like, all right, I just want to dissolve my lip fillers. So it's like, is there really even a point for you to constantly do it if you're gonna end up just dissolving it anyway.
Yeah.
But again, there's also, and it's crazy because before was a trend to be really, really skinny, just like America's Top Model. Everybody wants to be skinny. You can't even, at this point, it's like you can't even model and you're past a certain weight or whatever, or how tall you are, tall, skinny, all that stuff. Like, especially the stories that I would hear on just for people to get into that or do that is crazy to me. It's like you got to like starve yourself to even want to do what you actually want to do.
Count me out.
And now,
girl, we too short anyway. I literally was just having this conversation.
I'm
because
too hungry anyway.
That part, heavy on that. Me like food too much. Okay, it's just not gonna
you
work.
too
Bookie.
hungry. I'm crying.
No, but even without that, let's go back to early college when we were sticks on legs.
For sure.
We were still too short. And I was just having this conversation because I felt like growing up, if you were a taller girl or a taller woman and you were pretty, you would always hear, oh, you should model, or you should model, or you could be a model. No, I can't. Y'all must not know the criteria to be a model. Like, I am quite literally some inches too short.
Right.
So, but it was very strict. And modeling is still very strict. So, like, and I want for it to continue to be. There's certain things that I don't feel like the standards should be lowered because that is quite literally a profession. Not everybody should be able to get in. It's the same thing with all these other professions out here. You got to go to school for umpteen years to become a lawyer. You got to go to school for umpteen years to become a doctor. You got to be naturally athletic and talented to be in the NBA. Like, the club, some clubs, everybody just can't get in.
And truthfully,
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Go, girl, go. You want to talk? I was about to talk about fashion and being model. So go ahead and say what you want to say. I was about to talk about Fashion Week and how
I'm sorry. You can go. You can go.
Okay. Shit.
Yo, you got me hot.
I can agree with that because even shooting for Fashion Week on these runways, I feel like I'm constantly surprised that the models that are able to walk in some of these shows, because a lot of them don't even have like fashion etiquette, or even people that go to a Fashion Week shows, they don't even know how a fashion show is supposed to like work. So it's just so interesting that, yes, it's good that they are like, fashion and modeling is definitely a little more inclusive now than it has been. And I think that for sure is a good thing. But I think there is a line that you can't cross, like you not knowing what you're doing. Like, you just can't get a job just because they're looking for someone short and curvy, but then you also don't even know how to walk on the runway. Like, things like that bother me.
That's definitely the minimum requirement. If you can't walk on the runway, what are you doing there?
No, facts.
What are you doing there? That's like the main thing you should know.
Literally.
Everything else, make it so you make it. But you need to walk. You need to know how to walk, girl.
In facts. How you gonna be a runaway model and can't even walk the runway? That's crazy. That's literally like pretty much your entire job.
Like what?
That's game day. Yeah, that's crazy.
But no, it's so crazy how fast like we're evolving. Like Dee said, people that you wouldn't even think that are able to model are modeling now. So I just think it's crazy. But also these influencers, you know, I feel like they've gotten people when it comes to getting BBLs, wider hips, tummy tucks, 360s, all the other stuff, especially with Fashion Nova and how they only have clothes for people that have BBLs or a Skinner.
Yeah.
Where is that?
You could have kept going. It was smooth in there. You could have kept going.
Or a skinnier like stomach. Like, it's crazy. Like, it just don't make any sense. And then it's worse because you're doing it online. You can't even try the clothes on. I think that's one of the things that I hate about shopping online is when I can't try the clothes on. Like, I need to try the clothes on to really confirm if I even want to get it or not. And then when I end up buying the stuff online, I'd be like, all right, it doesn't fit. Sometimes I forget to return it back. The policies are different for every site. I be tight. Just like that time for Kwani's birthday thing. I put on that jumpsuit and the joint ripped. Come to find out, it's already been past the policy. I can't even return it. You don't understand how tight I was. Like, that jumpsuit was eaten down.
But no, that's facts. I hate let me not say hate, because I do rock with Fashion Nova. I do love Fashion Nova. But I could see why it's frustrating for people who aren't shapely, one, to buy clothes from there, because I know that was like a huge thing for a while, because their clothes weren't very inclusive in terms of the sizing. And then I feel like they were starting to do a better job. But then I start to feel like I'm confused about the sizing, because I'm a naturally hippie, girl, and I'm confused because other girls who are online shopping, who are influencers, are the same size kind of as me, but they're getting like a size 4. Maybe I can't fit no size 4. So then I'm like, okay, I'm guessing I'm probably like, 10, but then the 10 isn't really fitting right. Instead of getting 11, the 11 isn't fitting right.
They can't
It's
fit
just
the
not
4
working.
either, though. That's the problem. Because tiny girls like me, there's no reason why my size is never anywhere. Let's really talk about it. Because I know
No,
I'm a
but-
small, extra small in some things, but smalls. Why is all the smalls always gone? Because I'm really kind of tired of people trying to squeeze into a smaller size because they know it fits with the faja a little better. No, stick with the mediums so I can wear my size. And that's that on that. I'm really kind of tired of it.
But not only that, these online stores be tricking people, because come to find out, they be using the pin in the back. They be pinning the shirts in the back. They be pinning in the back and saying that the model is wearing that size. When to be honest, she be wearing a large, and she got a small on, or she got something on and it's too big for her, and they got her pinning it up in the back. Like, now I'm trying to figure out why I can't view the back of the outfit, and that's why.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that that's where that was leading.
But facts, literally, they're like, dang, that makes so much sense. Like,
it literally makes perfect sense.
But that's exactly what they're supposed to do for product shoots, though. So you're completely right. The back is always clipped up and always snatching in the models for their
perfect
websites.
fitting.
That's for sure. It has to be that way in order. Because think about it. If they put on their regular size and they don't look like that, you think people really want to buy it? You know what I mean? Like, people look at the model that is wearing what they're trying to purchase. And they compare themselves to that model most of the time.
And think that the body comes with the outfit. And that's why with BBL fashion,
they get caught.
There was all the memes of, well, what I bought versus what it actually looks like. Baby,
Exactly.
you don't look like what
why
you
did you
bought.
think
Like,
you could wear? See, but that's the thing. You did that to yourself. Because why did you think that was a good idea? Like, come on now. You knew what you looked like before you put that in the cart and put your card up there and press confirm order and purchase order.
No, but
that's just that address.
Facts. We need to be a little bit more self-aware, people. I think that's really the moral of all of the stories. Okay? But that is the psychology behind the consumer. That is why runway models are so, I don't even know, like I don't want to say they're glorified, but they're put on such a high pedestal, because when you see a runway model walking the way that they do, presenting themselves the way that they do, down the runway in such a beautiful piece, you want to snatch it off the runway. You want that immediately. 100%. But I think we all, as a society, need to be a lot more self-aware.
No, 100%. Like, let's be honest.
I had a little rude awakening.
Like,
I
let's
can't
be
lie.
realistic.
I did. No. I did. When I went from the size that I was to closer to the size that I am, it was an adjustment period, you know?
No, for sure. 100%.
That's it.
100%. But see, that's why I like when I always go to the reviews, and most of the time I don't even buy the item unless the reviews got pictures of the people, regular
heavy
people,
on the pictures.
Everyday people.
Exactly.
In the reviews posting of themselves. And there, I love the girls. Shout out to the girls who be on the apps putting your weight, your height.
Yes.
Getting real transparent with us.
I don't know if the clapping came through loud.
Yes, but clap.
Round of applause to y'all.
We
I was gonna
appreciate
say,
y'all.
Yes.
For real. Because
the measurements
you do a solid.
Different.
You do a
especially
solid
for the tall
every time.
girls. That's all I gotta say.
Yes. I appreciate y'all on a different level. Y'all don't even understand.
Don't.
So I hope
I won't be doing it, but thank you.
No, for sure. I was about to say that. I won't be leaving a review, but anytime that y'all do, I make sure I go and, either love it or whatever. Make sure y'all get y'all little points, because I know that's what y'all posting it for.
Okay.
Because
I
you
miss
help
them
me
every
out.
single time. I miss them. I be saying I'm gonna do it, and I miss it every single time just for them points. Like I probably could have had mad points by now.
You could have. You sure could have.
But no, there's that side of the reviews where it's like very demure, and then there's other comments that be really having me crying. Like if I'm looking at the TikTok comment section, there was one time I was looking at these boots, right, and I'm like, all right, let me look at the reviews. You want to know one thing that made me want to buy the shoes?
What, bro?
Why this one girl posted the grip on the shoe, but she was like, it was like a picture. You would think it was like a picture of her in the mirror, you know, showing the shoes or whatever. No, it was a screenshot picture of her in a fight. And she said, if you guys are looking for shoes that can grip, these are 10 out of 10.
Now,
wait. Yeah, when I tell you she got probably like the most likes in the review section.
What shoes were these?
Right, like because I may
Bro,
need to.
I don't know.
Them,
I think this was when I was those shoes that I got, like they were like boots.
Okay, I was gonna say what style of shoe?
Like, you know, just regular classic boots. I was just trying to like look at options or whatever.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm not gonna lie. That was dumb.
You got them?
I sure did. And I still got them to this day. To this day.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I was honestly on the floor with that. I'm not gonna lie. But
now if you're looking for shoes with good grip.
Good grip. Like the way the shoe was gripping the ground.
And it showed the proof. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Big ups to her. Big ups to her. Really quickly, because I think, Amani, you mentioned how you get so frustrated with buying the clothes online because you can't try them on, right? When House of CB came on the scene, right? And this was before anybody had like super strict return policies for online shopping. This was like early 2017. I ordered a dress, and you know how House of CB sends their dresses with like this, I don't know, this lanyard type thing wrapped through the inside and the outside of the dress. And if it's detached in any way, you cannot return the dress.
Right.
When I ever did read that return policy, I said, y'all act like this is custom couture. Like I am, I'm confused because what if the dress don't fit? Like it's very different to alter a dress because it will change the whole shape, look, silhouette, fit, everything of the dress, as opposed to like a piece, like a shirt or pants or a jacket. But you know what, House of CB, I get it and I respect it. But to Amani's point, we can't try it on before we buy it. So why were you holding that against us?
No fact.
That's what I've been trying to figure out since like 2012.
So should every place do try before you buy? But like, what's the policy on them? They may get scammed every time. Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, how do they prevent themselves from being? Because you know, Amazon has that with certain items. Certain sellers,
but they're
on
good
Amazon
at it. They're gonna take the money regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So how could they implement? I'm not trying to help them. Well, I am, because we kind of do need to try before you buy. I don't need a scam. Okay, if I'm buying the product, I'm gonna buy the product. Okay, it's too many paying 4 options. I got a credit card. It's too many options for me to have to scam on y'all. Okay, so how could they effectively do a try before you buy process without being scammed all the time?
We need more stores to be brick and mortar. That's really just
that's
how
true.
I feel about it.
That's true.
Because it's like the past 5, 6, honestly, it's been longer than that now. The only option that we have for variety is online. Back in the day, I used to be able to go to the mall and leave with something.
Don't even get me started with this whole mall thing, because there should be no reason that there's no stores in the mall now.
Or the stores don't carry any, like, no, not even that. They ain't no stores. I was trying to be
literally
gracious.
It's just different versions of rainbow. and mad red.
I'm crying,
No,
bro.
but that is
You're
the
telling the truth. Yeah,
Like,
you're
That
telling
is
the
so
truth.
sad. I never
the
thought about
last
it like
store
that.
that wasn't that's not like that. That's probably the only thing that's salvageable in the mall is Forever 21, and I'm told that they're taking
they're out of
all the
business.
Forever
They
21
They gotta
out.
go. They've been going out of business since
I
literally
haven't shopped there
2017.
in a while.
It's been
to
a
be
long
honest.
time. Can't fit nothing there no more. It don't fit
But
right.
now that they're going out of business, I feel like, should I go swing by and just see what's in there? Because, everything probably $5. Maybe I have to go see for myself.
The
I haven't been
quality
there- in there in a
$5
while.
too. So is it really worth
Oh.
it?
That
But if
too.
it's loungewear for me to wear in the house, I mean, hey, I'll use the $5 items. It's
No,
all
that's right.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I don't. Another thing that I'm not understanding is I seen that they had opened up a what was it, a Shein store, but of course it's dumb far away from us.
Where? Why?
I thought Shein was
Right.
being broken down, like closing.
They've been saying that for like 10 years.
I was gonna say,
Not
they
to
have
be
been saying that
dramatic,
for like 10
but
years.
they have
were
so
getting
much money.
sued, they had a
Shein is not
lawsuit.
going anywhere. Yeah.
It
They're
was
I'm
not
a
going
honestly about to
anywhere.
look it up because I seen it on people
But I feel
posting
like
on.
Shein is just like all the other like Temu. It's the same.
They are the same to me.
Well, Temu is like Shein.
I looked it up and they don't have permanent stores, but they do pop-up shops. So
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
they need to start bringing it this way, cause
Okay, so
yeah,
I also been feeling like, since we're talking about clothes and shopping and online shopping, I genuinely feel like, and to our, listeners out there, get in touch with me some way, somehow, Instagram, all the things, because I feel like I don't know where to shop anymore. Like, Shein can't be the only option. Fashion Nova can't be the only option. Obviously, I know there's other places that I like to shop, but what are some other ones that I don't know about? Like, put me onto something else.
I
Something new.
completely agree, especially something
Yeah.
that's affordable, because I do be seeing like stuff that like are really good. I'd be like, oh, like I wonder where they got this top from or these jeans from or this dress from. I go onto the website, a top is $115. Like,
Okay.
let me hit that exit button right now.
So that's literally the point I was about to get into.
Facts.
I was going to say, I'm really interested to see what people say, but not for nothing. I think I've reached the state of womanhood where it's like, I'm going to just blow the bag. Like, I'm going to spend the money well, not for nothing. If you know me, you know I've always been like that. But, I mean, like, for real now, like, I'm not... There is no negotiating. There is no, oh, well, Shein is cheaper. Also, when I throw it in the washing machine, it's going to be see-through. So, like, that is very, very
like, I
important
definitely
to
want
me
quality.
now.
Yeah.
I want pieces, though. Like I
Like,
want pieces.
yes.
Like, I don't
Yes,
want to
like, I
walk
want to
out
stay
and
in my
everybody and
closet.
their mother have it. That's another thing also.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what I
so,
mean by that.
Where y'all shopping? Because I'm not
That's what I
18 no
need.
more. I want to
That's
know.
what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
Give the affordable, give the what is it called? The not fast fashion, but borderline fast fashion
yeah,
brands
yeah,
that y'all
yeah.
be using. Okay.
Yes. Like, let us
Definitely want to know. Because I
Like,
got
'cause
mine,
I'm
but like Amani
scared.
said, they little
Like,
little
I don't know
pricey.
about
Yeah,
you,
they're a
but
little
I'm looking for the
pricey.
dupes. Where the dupes at?
That
I'm
too.
crying. The good
I
quality
need some
dupes. The good
exactly
quality.
the good quality dupes, because
But like,
listen,
not even that. I'll take it up a notch. Don't even tell me about the dupes. I mean, tell us. We want to know all of it. But like, I want to know like the smaller designers that y'all shop in.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because I get a little nervous to try stuff on, like, just randomly step out there and try something. Because, there's too many scammers out here in this world. But if y'all know of some people, let me know, because I'm willing to support some, smaller designers, like Winnie said. But I also want some, I'm tired of the fast fashion thing. It's not hitting. I barely even buy anything anymore because I feel like I'm not finding my style out there. So I need help, genuinely, girl to girl.
but then again, that's how you know it's two different people. Winter gonna blow that bag and really blow that bag.
I mean,
like,
blow it, honey.
she gonna blow it. But listen, I'm a blow, but I ain't gonna blow. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking
Soft
about
little
a
tutu.
bill.
She's like, I'm gonna like whistle at the bag. I'm just gonna
Okay.
whistle.
Like, listen, I'm thinking about a bill that's due, and I'm over here blowing it. But I'm blowing it on stuff that's like multiple stuff that'll add up to it being expensive, but not like one item that's dumb expensive. Like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
like now I'd be like, can I afterpay it? Like, let me know.
I mean, hey, gotta do what you
Or
want to do.
not?
Definitely
I
gotta
ain't
do
gonna
what you
lie
gotta do.
though. I messed my Klarna up, I think.
See, that's the trap.
Klarna is literally like the devil spawn. I'm not kidding.
Right.
It
Oh
really
my
is.
gosh.
It really is.
I think it was either
It's
Klarna or Apple
dangerous.
Pay, but listen, I messed one of them up. I know that for sure. I can't go back on there no more.
No, I can't go back on there no more. It's actually crazy.
See, Tanasia, this is the try now, buy later that Amani decided to test for herself. I'm assuming those items actually never were officially checked out.
No. They were checked out. It's just at
Did
the
they get their
time that
money?
Payments weren't made.
Okay.
No, like the payments were made, but they weren't like they would be made like 2 days after the due date, and it messed my credit up on the app, so it like decreased it. So like before,
Girl, you made it
would be
seem like you ran off on them people.
Right. They was coming
Listen,
to collect
they're gonna have to get it back in blood. They're gonna have to get that damn blood. Okay.
That is funny.
Bro,
But,
I'm crying.
yeah, I need to get my credit up, girl, because there's a few things that I want to get.
I mean, motivation is motivation.
I mean, y'all was gonna say whatever gets you there. Honestly, at this point,
when you get there, call me first because I do not recommend. Unless you could pay it back. Okay.
But I feel like lately, like I would get clothes. Like you ever like just get clothes and then you'll be like, I still need clothes. Like I feel like that's been me for the past couple years.
every
like
day.
All the time.
I just don't understand it. I don't
know
get
what
it.
it is. For me, I feel as though I still haven't gotten to the place where I'm like, okay, this is my style. Like I'll see just pieces that I like, but none of them I feel like fit into one style category, if that makes sense.
But it doesn't have to.
But I'm saying I feel like that's why I always struggle with feeling like I don't have clothes because I'm like, oh, this doesn't really go. Like I don't have things that like go together. I just buy random things and I feel like they just don't go to. You know what I mean? Like I don't have.
Yeah.
I'm not buying to be strategic about like wearing them. If that makes sense.
When you purchase stuff, you don't purchase with outfits in mind, or like when you see a piece, you're like, oh, I could wear this with that. You're like, oh, that's a cute top, and you buy the top with no forethought. Got it. I'm gonna come out there. Oh, I already said I'm coming out there before our big event in July.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go through your closet because I feel like this is like a common trend. So we're just gonna go through your closet and
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna point out the items that can be we're gonna point out the items that can be worn, you know. But I also think the art of dressing oneself has been lost. I think just as a whole, we have been so conditioned to trying to fit into a particular box, whether it be a set style that we're trying to achieve or an aesthetic that we're trying to attain that feels right to us. But like realistically, that's not real. Like it's not real. It's curated. It's the person who is curating that aesthetic that we are now subscribing to had to take pieces and other pieces to put it together to then get this aesthetic. So like before mass social media, I feel like there was much more of an art to dressing. And now that's why people who can really put that ish on are put on such a high pedestal because it's not common.
It's really not.
Like everybody wears the same thing.
And I think that's the thing that I don't want to be. So I just feel like
people that are into fashion or, you know, creating their own clothes and stuff like that need to start creating different pieces that are very appealing to the eyes of their audience, because wearing the same thing as other people or wearing a dress and you're going to an event with people and you're like, to the point where you're like, dang, I don't even know if I should even wear this dress, because if somebody comes in with the same dress.
No, I've never had that happen to me. But that is why I will like search until I find something that I just know that nobody there is going to have the same thing on as me.
Another thing that I did want to talk about is that I wish that, I'm not sure if it's already invented or I just don't know anything about it, but because I feel like, you know, people are very influenced with what is being said on social media. For me, I feel like one of the difficult things is finding hair products that are actually good for your hair.
Yes.
Because the hair products that people thought was good, for example, Shea Moisture is not good for your hair. There needs to be an app where you could just go into the store, take a screenshot of the ingredients, and it should be a simple.
There is an app. Yeah,
there's multiple of them. Yeah,
Mhm.
you literally scan the barcode of the product.
Though? Is it accurate?
There's some good ones out there.
I don't know the names of them. I have to find them and I'm gonna send them to you. But like, it's for everything, and it'll tell
like
you the harmful
lotion,
chemicals in
everything.
it. But you have to also learn like what your hair likes, and that's another thing. I think we've all been conditioned that there's like this one size fits all routine and remedy for everyone. If you have similar hair types and textures, that is not the case. Your 3A can be very different from, I don't even have 3A, but my 3B, 4A, like 3C, 4A. So it's a little mix of both, but there definitely is an app. I'm gonna find them and send them to you.
I don't know nothing about that.
What, hair porosity?
I don't know anything
texture?
about. Yeah, I don't know anything about the 3E, the 4As, the 7Ds.
Girl,
like, I don't even know what I have. Listen, I don't know. It's numbers and letters, and I don't connect them. And my hair type is crazy because I have like 3 different hair patterns in my hair.
That's normal.
Yeah, I have 2.
But I don't know what.
So
I couldn't tell you what they
2.
were. I couldn't tell you what they were. I'm not one bit.
I think I'm like 3B, maybe 3B. I think, but yeah, you're definitely right when it comes down to what your hair is going to tolerate at this point, because not everybody's hair is the same. Doesn't even matter if you guys have the same type of hair or same whatever. It is what your hair will hold in and take in, to be honest. However, I have been trying to get more into posting videos on TikTok and stuff, because a lot of people have been asking me to post my hair routine.
I saw your one that you did of taking your makeup off, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious.
It was so good.
Crying.
Bro, when I tell you, I did the voice, like the voiceover so many times, and I kept laughing at myself because the way it sounded like. I said, yeah, I'm not used to this. This is my first time ever doing a voiceover, but honestly, it was mad funny. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it probably would be better if I had more followers, but it's okay. We're getting there.
It's okay.
It's
one step at a time. Okay, that's how you're gonna get the followers.
Seriously.
Come into empty house.
Really pissed me off, bro.
No, that pissed me clean off.
That toilet paper to dry your
I don't care, lit or not.
think
like,
it's
why was that ever a thought?
Because one, I don't like using, we don't have, like, you know how, like, when you go, like, well, for me, it's like when you go into a hotel or you go into a resort, they have different sizes of
washcloths and towels.
Yeah, like you use that for your face, you use this for, you know, for the shower, whatever the case may be. We don't have the one that's for the face here. We only have like washcloths here. I mean, I could use one for my face, but I just feel like I don't have anywhere to store it where it won't get like bacteria on it, or I feel like I don't even want to use it on my face because of where it was at. Like, I feel like if I was living in my own area, I would be able to do that, or like put it somewhere where I know it won't be touched for something else. Like,
yeah,
I see. So why don't you go buy the clear, what is it called? Clean Skin.
The face towelettes.
Yeah, the face towelettes, and you could just buy a box of them, keep them in your room, just bring it with you in the bathroom when you do your skincare routine, and bring the box back in your room so then it's not used by nobody. Go to Target. Well, yeah, go to Target. You get on Target at Target, or you can get it on Amazon.
Yeah, I need to do that. Because at this point, it's like I'm living in a dorm. At this point, I should be having the thingies that you use in the dorm where you put your soap, exactly. Exactly.
I surely do.
Because for real. And usually we would have like paper towels in the bathroom, but at the time we didn't have no paper towels. There was only other people's towels that was hanging on the shower, and I definitely wasn't using that for my face. So the only thing that was close to me was the toilet paper. I don't know why. I just did it. Regardless of the fact, it did what it needed to do at the time. Even though I had to wipe some of the little...
Yeah, exactly. Dried up pieces on you.
But anyways, talking about hair products, I want to know, what hair products do you guys use right now for your hair? Like brands.
So right now, a shampoo and a conditioner that I utilize is called Heritage, but it's spelled HAIR, like actually hair, and it has a tree on it. And I do like the ingredients that is used. There's like vegan and organic ingredients in it, and I really do like it, and it has biotin in it. So I feel like that's been helping my hair grow a lot since I've been using them. I've probably been using them the past few months. You could get it at like Walmart or something. Not sponsored, but I tried it out, loved it, and then I ended up going back and buying the big bottles because I didn't want to buy the big bottles unless I really loved it. They also have different things like specific conditioner for curly hair or like things like that, but it is for all hair types and really smells good, all that. Like I really do like it.
Is that the one that's like black and white? Like the color on the bottle?
Is it true? Get it and show you. Oh, I can't get it and show you. I'm going to pull it up and show you. Heritage. It looks like this. Literally has a tree on it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
So it's funny because this is like a mom, like a woman who does this, and her kids I watched on YouTube growing up and stuff. So it's like interesting that now she has a hairline. I don't know how long she's had it, but
you know what products my hair used to love, and I was just thinking about them like yesterday because I think I'm gonna go back to that because I used to just keep my hair so moisturized, and my wash and goes used to actually last. Was Aussie Moisture's like 3-minute miracle formula. My hair used to eat that up. Oh, it was so good. But I don't know if that's necessarily good for your hair, but my hair loved it.
I just seen that it's not good for your hair. But you know how some hair brands be changing up their ingredients, and that's the problem because before it could have been good, but now that is being changed and we're not being notified. It's like you got to look at the back of the bottle and remember what actually was in it before to know if there's something.
I haven't used them in a long time, but I used to use it in college. I started using it, and my hair absolutely adored it. And now I just feel like I can't find the right combo for a wash and go to not look like an afro at the end of the day. And I used to be able to kill a wash and go, and now I can't even do 5 minutes. So I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did used to use Aussie too, and it used to be so silk on my hair, like it gave it like a perm.
Oh my gosh, it was so
it was so silk,
so
like
soft.
Especially when I was detangling it. That was probably like the go-to for sure.
Yeah, the conditioners and the 3-minute miracle leave-ins were so perfect.
Yeah, but it's like now I have to be so critical when it comes down to my hair products and what I'm using in my hair, because especially now because I have blonde hair, and the last time that I tried to do blonde hair and it went to first of all, side note, if you want to dye your hair, do not go to the Dominicans. Please do not go there.
Yes.
That was my first, actually not my first mistake, because I definitely went there probably like 3 times, and I did not learn my lesson until the last time that I did it. But do not do that, because it just, no. Because I tried to go blonde when I did it and I actually didn't even go fully blonde. I just did blonde highlights, and it damaged my hair so bad that to the point where I was so scared to even go back to blonde. But now that, Tao does my hair, which is, if you guys don't know who Tao is, she's my brother's girlfriend. Yeah, she gets me right every single time at the CT Curly Hair Salon in New Haven. If you don't know,
definitely
now
need an appointment. My hair needs some love.
No, seriously. And I would think
and a cut. Just how to say that.
Yeah. I feel like ever since I've been going to her, like I've been doing so much better when it comes down to my hair and keeping my hair like not to be so damaged as it was. People to this day ask me, how am I straightening my hair and doing all this with my hair, and my hair is this color? I personally can't even tell you. I can't tell. I don't do the extra stuff. I just be doing it. I do the do.
What?
The do is done. I do the do and the do is done.
Stuff. I just
hair be
doing
done.
it.
That's the moral of the story. All the extra hair care tips she can't give you.
Exactly. I really
don't think
can't.
any of us can. I think this is the wrong group.
It's the wrong one for the hair care.
That's about
yeah, because I be switching on my hair products.
Yeah.
You can't. And for me, I feel like I can't use the same hair products because then my hair ends up recognizing that it's the same stuff that I've been using for the past couple months, and all of a sudden it just doesn't want to work. So sometimes you just gotta buy options and don't use the same hair products every day. That's my tip.
Okay, tip. Period.
Yes, I agree. Yes. You, Winter, what you be doing with your hair besides putting it in that dang hat?
All right, not too much, because I don't wear the hat that much. Now a bun?
No, wait, she just tried to go crazy.
She went sick. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have
putting it in that hat is crazy.
I'm gonna let you have it. But as far as products, I'm a product queen. I can tell you all the good products because I've tested them, I've used them. Now the thing is, I don't use them consistently. So like if you want long term, can't give you that one. But I love Amika. That is my favorite hair care brand. I mean, every product, every line, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Bring your hair back from the brink of death.
I said that's me with the brand Mixed Chicks. I love Mixed Chicks. Like,
I don't like them.
What?
I don't.
Why?
Because a lot of their curly styling products are custards. My hair don't like custards.
Okay. So I personally
But no, that's the point. Like everybody's hair is different.
But I think it's because sometimes people they're not using the product correctly. So
100%.
That's true too.
Yeah,
100%.
So I feel like for me, like custard hair products is like kind of similar to like gel hair products. A lot of people don't like using the gel for their curly hair because they say it gets crunchy or whatever the case may be. However, little do they know, it's supposed to do that, and you're supposed to, break the cast
and break the cast.
Exactly. However, you don't want to break the cast too much because you want your hair to last for that week. Most of the time, I like to leave my hair, especially on the first day, a little bit crunchy so it can last. Sometimes, I got the Dyson and it'd be doing too much on the heat and it'll break the cast more than what I expected it to. But that's an accident. I don't.
Real question with the custard products, because here's why I don't like it. I feel like my hair doesn't okay, and this may be just my hair. My hair doesn't absorb all of the product. Like, I don't know how to explain it. My hair takes very little product to get the job done. Custards, it's very hard for me to actually get the product on and not have too much product. And maybe that's just a me thing because I'm heavy-handed, so I just prefer gel because it's easier for me to keep running, 2 fingers down and get the rest of the gel off. With custard, it'll start to have like those white speckles of product still in my hair when it dries up, as opposed to me being able to wring it out.
I feel like that's another thing that I've learned is sometimes that happens because the other products that you're using
are mixing
combine. Yeah, the products don't combine. So I've learned that before, if you were trying a new product and you're using another product, like for example, like I would use most of the time when I'm doing my hair, I use a leave-in and I'll use a mousse. That's it. That's all I've been doing in my hair. Before I used to be like, I need a leave-in, I need a moisturizer, I need all this and that, but I really don't need that. So it's easy to just test it on your hand, and if it clumps up, then that means the products are not going to go together real bad. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's like oil and water.
Okay. Snaps.
You could tell she
Love
been in
the
that chair,
example.
honey, because she done
Yeah.
got all the education.
Like at this point,
Listen,
hire
no,
me.
for sure.
I
Okay?
know, for real.
Get her a seat.
Go ahead and
No,
post
I
that
be
Get
video
her
wanting
that
to
a
do
everybody
boot.
been
other
asking
people's
for.
hair. I be trying to do other people's hair just to see like how it would look like with other people's
Well, you
hair
can do
because
mine.
sometimes
Take the time and
I'll
do
say
it
you
because
could do mine,
I will.
but I want you to
be
cut
having
it.
energy.
All right, I'm not there yet, but we can talk about that in the future.
Step too far. Let's dial it back.
Right,
Let's dial
right.
it
You're
back.
doing too much. You're doing too much, y'all.
So, yeah, there's something that I did want to update you guys on. I did start my new job. Hooray, hooray. And tomorrow I do have to go to my site. But I believe tomorrow is my last day of training. But definitely the first stages of trying to get my body ready for back on full-time schedule is definitely trying to train my body to go to bed at a certain time and wake up at a certain time. I'm not gonna lie, I would say the only thing that would really just aggravate me is I would be in bed by the time that I want to be in bed, but it's the part of me going to sleep. I be struggling to go to sleep. It's like even with my face mask, it's like I got my face mask on, but my eyes are open underneath the face mask. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. And that be bothering me because I got lashes on. I don't got a face mask where it's covered.
Wow, that's actually crazy.
So it's like that, like, and then I be turning, like, flipping and turning, and I don't know, like, what I'm doing. I just be trying to, like, close my eyes. Like, if you see something, like, if your room dark and you see something in the corner of your room, and it's a little bit too darker than other areas, then it's like you just turn around and try to be like, close your eyes, type of thing. Like, it's to that.
At that point, you need to go to
like
bed.
What? No, for real. Like,
but then I'd be like, dang, I just want to take like sleeping medication or melatonin, but then I'd be scared, like, dang, what if it be having me like
knocked out?
However,
knocked out.
I feel like I don't be stressed about me waking up in the morning just because I have my own alarm clock and my mom's also an alarm clock because she has to wake up at the same time that I have to wake up at. Yeah, you could just imagine us being in that little ass bathroom at the same time trying to get ready for work. Yes, this is why we need to do a little bit of renovation, you know, get our upstairs bathroom with 2 sinks, and yeah, we'll be gooch. But other than that, I feel like, I think it's just because of the first week that, like, I haven't been having a problem with the waking up. Like, I haven't been needing her to wake me up because I be up before her now. Like the first day, but you know how, like, it be when you see the first day of school
jitters.
Right, like, you just be waking up dumb early for no reason. You'd be like, you might as well just get up. Like, that's been me the past 2 days. Like, I just been waking up before my mom, and you know, now they're in the Ramadan, so they have to wake up at a certain time to eat breakfast before the sunrise. So yeah, I've been waking up before them, in the shower before them. I've been making sure that I'm in the shower with my mom because once she enters the bathroom, it's free game. Like, it's free game. So
it's not peaceful anymore.
Definitely not peaceful. It's definitely loud. The dogs are barking, doing what they do. And it's just be a lot going on. Like, at that point, I just be ready to get out the house before anybody get out the house. So I just have no issues. But other than that, everything's been good. You know, I'll definitely touch bases after a month or so and see how I'm feeling. But
I'm gonna let it simmer for a little bit.
No, seriously.
Is there anything that you're, like, nervous about with going to the site, or is there anything that you're anticipating?
I think the only thing that I'm a little nervous about is dealing with, you know, like, dealing with the patient, you know, because it's gonna be like the same environment that it was when I was working at in the group home, but not the same environment at the same time, just because you know, because of what they're going through. But, like, I think it's just tackling on the new challenges, which I'm definitely ready for. I'm always ready to tackle on a new challenge. It's just how the challenge is about to go. How is the challenge about to go? Let me know ahead of time.
You got it.
That defeats the purpose of the challenge, sis.
No, it's not. It's like you have to enter a game and it's a challenging game, but they telling you the rules of the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
see?
I see.
There's no way you're
But
going
you
into a
got
game and you don't know
this.
the rules of the game because then you losing.
But you know the rules.
You know the
You know the
rules. You
rules.
got the job. You know the rules.
I know
It's
the
just
rules, but it's
adjusting to how the other team is going to play. That's really what you got to do.
It's basically being realistic because the rules are the rules, but when you're dealing with different type of patients, then sometimes the rules are a little bit different, if you know what I mean. So I feel like once I get the gist of being in that routine with the patients, then I'm gonna be good. But I think it's just the, the first time jitters of having been there. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on site. So yeah, but I'm definitely ready,
Is there a group of you going tomorrow, or are you the only new person on tomorrow?
From what I know, I'm the only new person. We had the first day of orientation, it was like 300 people there.
Oh.
Yeah. For it
was
to
like
be that many
300
people and you saw our relative in the same facility and it was that many people, it's crazy.
Bro, I saw her before I even stepped into the building.
Oh, really? I mean,
it's like she knew that I was gonna be there, but I know she didn't know. But it's like she was waiting for someone because she was still outside. She could have just went inside. But it's like, I was
she was waiting for you.
I don't know. I think she just saw me first before I saw her because I was walking, but I was like on my phone and I looked up and I was like, what the? She was like, I'm like, what the heck? I did not know you was going to be here. And then we just ended up sitting next to each other because she was the only person that I knew that was there or whatever. But like, yeah, it was just orientation of people that is just new hires of the company, but it's not them working in the same position that I'm working at. They're working in all different other positions when it comes to security, nurses, phlebotomists, CNAs, PCTs, all that. So it was kind of like that. But yeah, I believe I'm the only person to start the position that I'm going to be in right now, from what I know, until I get there tomorrow. But yeah, it's not gonna be nothing crazy like attire. It's not nothing crazy. Like I don't gotta be wearing like straight business stuff. Like it's gonna be like casual, but obviously no tights, no hoodies, no slides. Obviously, like that's common sense. But I'll be able to wear like sneakers, jeans, type of thing. So yeah, I feel like I have really nothing to worry about until I get there.
Well, it's a good mindset to have. Be positive.
Yeah, for sure.
Stay strong.
Like today we had like to do like mad like computer work, and I was just like, yeah, let me hurry up and get this out the way. And we had until 10:30 till 2:30. We got off the Zoom at 10:30 and we had to get back on by 2:30. And then I finished all the assignments by like 12:30. So I was just relaxing until 2:30. And then we were back on the Zoom call for only like 10 minutes. So we got out at 2:45. I thought we were going to be on there till 4:30, but we wasn't. They just said that, well, they had us get off the Zoom early, I guess, but they said people that didn't finish their assignments had until 4:30 to submit them. So I didn't have to worry about that. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. My dad was like, don't you still got work to do? I said, no, I finished. He thought I was lying. Oh, well, I know what the truth is and what the truth isn't.
He thought I was lying on day one.
Like, what? Like, what?
He said,
You don't believe that I got the assignments out the way and done? That's crazy.
Said, no way.
No, seriously. But another thing that's been stressing me out is this Jamaica trip that's coming up.
Why?
My mom is trying to put me in the room with Amir and Rosie, and I'm just not having it. But without even me explaining, like, do you guys understand that? Like, why would I want to do that?
We understand.
Like, we're not little kids.
Oh, is that why you texted me today?
Yeah, because I've been trying to figure out room situations. My mom was like, well, it's either you're going to have to do that or you're going to have to pay $2,000 to be in a room by yourself. And I'm like, well, at this point, I'm going to stack up, spend that $2,000 because I'm struggling to try to find somebody. I'm not about to just ask a random person that I don't even know like that to be coming on vacation with me, especially with my family, because they crazy. So have you guys, well, obviously, you've been to Jamaica, but Tanasia, Winter, have you guys been to Jamaica before?
Yeah,
Yes.
Which part of Jamaica were you in?
I stayed in Montego Bay, but so when I went, we rented a car. So my resort was in Montego Bay. I stayed at a Bureau Star, and then we drove from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios and spent the day there as well.
Okay.
Driving in Jamaica is a different type of experience.
It's not
if you've never
pleasant.
done it, I suggest you to do it because you only live once, and why not? But just be careful
Or get a
because
driver
it's not like
that you can trust.
I'm about to say now. I don't know about that.
That you can trust. Okay. That you can trust.
She said emphasis on that. Yeah.
Okay.
No, for real.
Let's be safe, people, because it's crazy out there.
No, but I feel like everyone that goes to Jamaica, you know, the first place that they're thinking of going to is Montego Bay because that's more of the popular area. I feel like.
I mean, that's the capital. No, I lied.
I'm not Jamaican.
It's
I
not.
would know it if I was, though.
It's Kingston. It's Kingston. Kingston's the capital.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Yo, but yeah, we're gonna be in Rio.
Yes.
But I was told that it's
Rio
not like
is called the place that it's called, like where you're staying.
Rio Ocho's. I think Rio Ocho's.
Ocho.
Rio.
It's Ocho's Rio. That's
Oh
the
no,
problem.
Ocho Rio Ocho.
It's Ocho first, and then Rio. It's 8 rivers. That's the name. That's
Okay,
what it's called.
so yeah.
8 rivers.
Yes, I've been to Jamaica. I do want to go to Jamaica again. But guys, I think next year for my birthday, Costa Rica. And I will be sending out information before my birthday this year. So there will be no excuse. You guys will have a year in advance to be prepared to go away for my birthday next year. Just saying.
Are you putting
I feel
yourself
like I
as
just
the
don't
travel
request-
agent for this trip?
Of course.
Can you do that? Oh, okay.
I'm crying.
Do you have a rough estimate? Or is it like a family and friends? Is it friends? What's the vibes? Like, what are you thinking?
I haven't figured that part out yet.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, like my go-tos, like always. I mean, my mom will always come because she don't bother me on vacation. She just likes to travel too. So she just does her own thing. So that's not ever like me and my mom have that type of relationship. So that won't bother me. So other than that, it'll probably.
And I only asked
I mean, I don't have that many friends. So
the only reason I asked that is because for me, I'm at a place where I definitely want to celebrate like my birthday with my family, but I'm very happy with having it separated between like family and friends, like having the time with my family, doing something, and then like doing something with my friends as well. Not seeing anything about like this past birthday because that was great. Like it was a mix of both, and we were bowling. Like that's lovely. But I'm saying like when it comes to me like taking trips and stuff, I definitely want it to be like a more controlled setting, more controlled than like everyone come.
Oh yeah, no,
Does
it would
that
be
make sense?
select invitation only vacation, but
Well, I'm sure. I mean, your select friends already is very select.
Yeah, I mean, like it's really not going to be that many people, honestly. Besides my people, and if they want to bring their significant other, then that will probably be like the only extras, you know, that aren't like my.
Yeah.
So that will probably really be it. But, and I don't even I love my family, but travel with my family, no. So probably like my mom and like 2 of my aunts probably, and then y'all, my friends, and then yeah, that's pretty much that. Very controlled siblings that are of age.
Nike, because
do you hear him?
Yes. Why do you think we couldn't hear him?
And,
we hear him all the time.
Siblings who are of age, my partner's siblings who are also my siblings. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know why and he won't stop.
The disrespect.
Anyways, I'll be the travel agent, guys. Next year, I'll be turning 28. And 28th birthday, we're going to Costa Rica. That's it. That's all.
Oh my
I'm done.
God,
I'm getting
that's
off of here.
Crazy.
28, right? Yeah.
Oh,
28th birthday
yeah,
will be in Costa Rica.
you up
and
there,
Zeke will be
girl.
turning 29.
And well, so my 30th, you already know we outside. Don't worry. I might do a little vacation for my birthday this year, but next
That
year
would be cute.
My 30th?
Tell me what y'all think about this. So, my partner and I decided this like a couple years ago, but we're starting it this year. Of every other year, we're going out of the country for one person's birthday, and then doing something more local for the others. So this year we're going to St. Martin for his birthday, and then we'll be in like the Boston area for my birthday. And then next year, like I said, I want to go to Costa Rica. We'll probably do something, more local in the States somewhere for his birthday. But I just feel like all couples should do that. So that way you're at least taking at least one vacation out of the country every year, and why not do it for your birthday? It doesn't have to be for your birthday, but, like at least one vacation out of the country every year, essentially is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea, especially when it comes to people's jobs and everyone doesn't have,
Yeah.
the same PTO or the same benefits when it comes down to that. So I think that is definitely very convenient for people. So
Yeah.
props to you guys for trying to figure that out. Because, there's always that one person that's like, no, I want to go on a vacation every year for my birthday.
Yeah, no, we've
And
decided.
girls, can you even afford it? Because I can't.
Now, if you can, do your big one for sure, because that's going to be
Exactly.
me. Because at some point I will be able, it's not going to be no need for no PTO, no VTO, no none of that. Okay, I'm going to just pay for the trip, and that's just going to be what it is.
Exactly.
So,
Period.
but
As you
I
said.
do feel you, though. So, got to be smart, because, you want to travel, but until you're at a place you can just drop the bag. I mean, I'm going to drop the bag to go on a trip, but in a smart way. I can't drop the bag 5 times a year. It's just not. I'm not there yet. But I will be at some point. But I'm
Yeah.
not there yet.
And when she says drop the bag, she doesn't mean blow the bag. She means drop it. Very demure.
Very demure. Very
Very
classy.
demure. Really cutesy. Not the
I'm
cutesy.
getting off here. Good night.
Well, that will, wrapping it up on all our conversations today. We talked about sugar on spaghetti. We talked about hair products. We talked about clothing, BBLs, 360s, tummy tucks, modeling, all that good stuff. You've heard it here first, y'all. And now we are done for the night. We're over it. Podcaster, we'll talk to you after this podcast is done on this episode. But yes, we're going to wrap this up. Everybody say your 1, 2, 3s, and that's that.
Goodbye, y'all.
Love
See
y'all.
next
Bye.
week.
No bars.
Thanks for hanging with us on Group Chat Calling. Ready to make it official? Join the group and be a part of the convo every Wednesday. Hit that follow button so you never miss a call. Catch you next week.